So here are some options, and there are many options with our products. We're not going to cover everything today. The go-to, what's easiest is X39 and Eon. So if you're just getting started, the good news is when you're patching someone, many times it's as simple as placing X39 on the back of the neck and Eon at the point of pain. Now, if they have pain throughout the body, you could apply Eon below the belly button. Or if they have pain throughout the body, and let's say it's a sore shoulder, they could apply Eon to the shoulder. They could pick the point on the body that's in the most pain, because we know through our blood studies that applying patches produces a systemic effect. But that would be a really easy protocol to start with. Anyone can do it, and the results are spectacular. Now, glutathione is another option. Keep in mind that when people have pain as a result of diabetic neuropathy, from arthritis, Parkinson's disease, these are all characterized by reduced levels of glutathione. Glutathione is neuroprotective, meaning it protects the nerves from damage. So if you deplete your glutathione levels, for sure, you are going to experience problems with your immune system, and you're leaving yourself open to chronic disease and injury. So this is why, since the pandemic or plandemic, whichever one you prefer, I've been recommending people take an NAC supplement, N-acetylcysteine, or make sure you are getting enough cysteine, that's an amino acid, in your diet, because you need cysteine to make glutathione. And glutathione helps, at least what's been shown, because I won't make a product claim, what's been shown with studies with N-acetylcysteine is that it is a very effective way to protect people from some of the serious effects of COVID. So I'd recommend you all take an NAC supplement or something to elevate glutathione that has cysteine. Now, Icewave, of course, was our very first pain relief product. A really simple way to use Icewave is just to apply it on the bottom of the feet. This is a way to sedate the nervous system. So let's say you're dealing with someone that has chronic pain. They've had pain for a long period of time. Maybe it's arthritis. Maybe it is Parkinson's disease, something like that. If you want to help them relieve their pain, you're going to apply X39 behind the neck and Icewave on the bottom of the feet. Now, we did a study with Professor Bruno Brandimart in Italy, very well-known guy. And what he found was that the fastest way of bringing up the bioelectrical energy in the body for pain relief, and keep in mind we didn't have X39 back then, was to place one set of Icewave on the bottom of the feet. This would be on the kidney 1 acupuncture points. That's what's in our literature, in our IFU. And then a second set of Icewave right up here. In acupuncture, it's on kidney 27, but it's right around the thymus. Okay, so white on right, tan on left. On many people, those points are going to be sore. And in acupuncture, that's on the beginning and the end of the meridian. Don't worry, we're not teaching acupuncture. But it's a very simple way to say that you can cover the entire body for pain relief by putting one set on the lower torso and one set on the upper torso. And let me just see how I'm doing on time. All right, good. We keep moving along here. Now, what are some other things that we can do to support pain relief? Well, first thing is, if we look in the literature, what we're going to see is that many times when people are in pain, they're dehydrated. And this is only further complicated with aging. So you don't have to give someone, if you're doing a demonstration, you don't have to give someone a glass of water. If you want to, it may improve the results. But keep in mind, many people today, they drink too much coffee or tea. They're not drinking water. And they're going to be dehydrated. If you're dehydrated, you can't make energy, and you can't have the hydration you need to conduct bioelectrical energy through the tissue. So very often when people are in pain, they'll get a great result by combining our products with water. And it should be clean, healthy water. Now, as I said before, the transmission of bioelectrical energy through the nervous system, through the meridians, is contingent upon not only hydration, but electrolytes. So look at your diet and see if you're getting enough calcium, potassium, and magnesium in your diet. Most people, of course, they get enough sodium and chlorine. So I definitely would look at, if you're in doubt, look at a supplement for potassium, magnesium, and calcium. With potassium, something like potassium citrate is good, 1,000 milligrams per day, covers a lot of bases. With calcium and magnesium, I like natural sources like algae cal. I think that's a good source. Definitely not calcium carbonate, which is chalk. And a calcium citrate could be okay. Magnesium, you've got lots of options. Magnesium glycinate is a really, really good one, or magnesium bisglycinate, another really good option. There's also magnesium taurate. And I really like magnesium taurate because taurine, most people get deficient in as they age, and magnesium taurate helps to bring up taurine levels slightly, but also relaxes the nervous system. And there's another form of magnesium too called magnesium threonate. And if you take magnesium threonate and calcium before going to bed, that goes a long way to relaxing the body. So if you're struggling with insomnia, high blood pressure, taking a calcium and magnesium and potassium supplement will go a long way to helping you with those things. And again, I'm not a medical doctor. If you have a serious health condition like high blood pressure, hypertension, please speak with your healthcare practitioner about those supplements. Now, another thing for pain relief, this is a really, really surprising one, copper. We recommend copper supplementation because X39 elevates copper peptide. So you have to have the amino acids there and you have to have the copper, and many people today are deficient in copper. So here's the bad news. Natural sources of copper are liver. Now, I will admit I love liver. I always have. But I know that many of you are not going to share that love with me. So another food which I would recommend is chocolate. Dark chocolate is very rich in copper. And if you want to make sure you're getting enough copper, a 2.5 milligram supplement of copper glycinate is going to go a long way. But in clinical studies, it was shown that people that had elevated levels of copper within normal range were able to tolerate pain much, much better. So copper is anti-aging, it's antiviral, antibacterial, anti-cancer, and it supports longevity because of copper peptide. So I would strongly recommend, if you're suffering with pain, that you take a daily supplement of copper or eat more dark chocolate and liver. Okay, NAC we've already talked about, N-acetylcysteine, an amino acid that is a precursor to glutathione. Elevating glutathione, it's a natural anti-inflammatory. It supports immune activity. So let's say you have arthritis. We know that arthritis is a result of the immune system basically attacking healthy tissue. So if we support the health of the immune system, we are going to be able to get arthritis and pain under control. So NAC is going to cover a lot of bases here. It's going to elevate glutathione. and support glutathione levels. If you take NAC on its own, it's fine. But if you really want to get a rapid boost in glutathione, use our glutathione patch. So doing this, elevating glutathione is going to help to manage inflammation, support immune system, detoxify the body. And so it's wonderful. It should be a pillar of what you're doing to help manage pain. Now, there's certainly many other things that you can do here. Curcumin is a good example. It is a natural extract of turmeric. I know I don't pronounce that as the way some of you might, because I'm from New Jersey, so cut me a little bit of slack. Old habits die hard. But curcumin is wonderful, and BCM 95 is a natural extract. And because curcumin is such a broad spectrum anti-inflammatory, it is a wonderful addition to a pain management protocol. Olive oil is another one. Olive oil, as it turns out, organic olive oil. Make sure you get the real stuff, because there is a lot of fraudulent product on the market that comes from China. Olive oil is primarily monounsaturated fats, and it has life extension properties. As a matter of fact, many doctors that I've spoken with believe that the benefits of the Mediterranean diet are as a result of olive oil. So olive oil is a gene modulator. It's capable of activating sirtuin genes, perhaps even more effectively than resveratrol. So you may be able to get rid of resveratrol and substitute olive oil. Research on that is relatively interesting, but from the sake of longevity and managing inflammation, olive oil is amazing. There's one other here that's not on the list, and that's DMSO, dimethyl sulfoxide. It is something which has been not looked upon very favorably by the FDA here in the United States because it is so powerful. You can't overdo DMSO. Definitely speak with your doctor. If you took it internally, 2 tablespoons per week would be the maximum. DMSO is a blood thinner, but it's also a very, very powerful anti-inflammatory. I will warn you, it has the one side effect of making you smell like garlic all the time. Interestingly, DMSO and curcumin is a natural treatment for prostate cancer. So more on that maybe another day. So this would just be all to say that those are things that you can do along with the patches that would be extremely powerful in managing pain and inflammation. So